Greetings, tarnished of the magma lands. Gather round the spectral flame and join me, your humble guide through the realm of creation. As the Elden Ring whispers its secrets and the valleys of sequence panels shimmer with ethereal hues, we embark upon a journey through artistry most arcane. With brush and pen as our blades, we shall conjure wonders and weave tales in strokes of light and shadow. So ready your spirits and steel your hearts, for the path of the artist is fraught with trials and triumphs. Let us delve into the enigma of the canvas and summon forth visions worthy of legends. Welcome, everyone. This is Anya Robbins here. I've got a friend. His name is Oscar, and we're about to do Elden Ring. Let's go. Oh my goodness. So I know nothing of this game.
Yeah, you know nothing of this game. You're actually playing.
I know nothing. I am Jon Snow.
The game, it's been chaotic because you're a tourist. Just
so wait, back up
please.
a minute. So a few weeks ago, Oscar was like, "You should play Elden Ring. The new expansion came out," and I was like, "I've never played that game." And oh my goodness. So I hang out with Oscar every Friday night and we play Elden Ring. And he is a veteran Elden Ring player and I am like a total noob, right? So I suck. You guys, I fully suck. And it is hilarious. So please, Oscar, tell us more about this game because it is awesome. And everyone, you don't need permissions. You can just start painting. Splash it everywhere. We don't need a specific sequence panel. Just go for it. Go for it, guys. Oh, thanks, Ryan. I worked really hard on that intro. I needed to do without the camera on because that's how I don't know. I can't voice act with my camera on.
Yeah,
but yeah,
I think the intro that you wanted is this one, Anya, instead. Foul tarnish in search of the Elden Ring, emboldened by the flame of ambition. Summon my sting-like flame. Let it be, mark it the fail. I have played so much the game to know that by memory.
Oh, you didn't look that up? That was literally by memory?
Yeah, I remember me and a friend had this joke where we will always play the game, and every time we fight Margit, we were like, foul tarnish all the way.
That's amazing.
That's how you know you have played too much of the same boss for a very, very long time, so you already know the monologue by memory. Yeah, I think
I love
for
it.
me, these games are really, really special because I started with Dark Souls 2. Miyazaki is an amazing artist. I do agree with when Adam Dobbs says he will be remembered as one of the greatest artists of our century, because his vision is amazing. And Elden Ring, in art direction, actually shows this vision he has. Also, the fact that I was writing with J.J. Martin, the whole pantheon.
Yeah.
Come on, you didn't simply go do a collaboration with J.J. Martin out of nowhere.
Oh my gosh, that would be amazing.
It is really, really fun. It's pretty much J.J. Martin did the world, and Miyazaki just broke it.
I love it. I love it.
I see that Yomi here is very traumatized by Malenia, Blade of Michaela, who has never known it. We will get there one day.
Hold on. We are letting viewers join. So first you have to join my Artspace, and then you have to join the canvas. So here, let me get both of those links for you. Not a problem. Or Ulthurkill from Twitch. Sick. Okay. Nice. We don't have a lot of Twitch people come. Mostly YouTube. So here, let me get those for you. So normally, if you're coming to these streams and you want to participate, the Discord has all the information. I always send out the live event. So, and someone has already commented the word tarnished in the emojis on the event. alert. That's hilarious. All right, and here's your. Here is your. There you are, friend. There you are. So the first link will get you to my art space. You can join that, and that will enable you to get onto the canvas. Come join us, because this is gonna be fun.
Yep. Join.
Okay, so I start this game, and I leave like the first starting area. There's like a gate, and immediately I noticed I have made a mistake. Because my little butt is thinking, ooh, I'm going to go pick the flowers. Oh, uh-oh. There's like this dude on a horse like going around, but I'm like right in the middle of his path. And he's like, you know, like, he's just like, game over. You're dead, you know. And Oscar's just laughs his butt off. It's just that was the best. From there, I was a lot more careful, but just the immediate like, okay.
Yeah, I think everyone who has played the game knows the Air Tree Sentinel. The first thing you see opening the door, and he's like,
yeah.
"Oh, hi, how are you?"
Hello. Well, I didn't see him at all. I didn't. I thought that this was going to be a safe starter area.
Oh no!
So I was like, da 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 da.
You've been so spoiled by other games. This is a Dark Souls game, Anya. This is not a thing. We don't do this here.
yes, I realized very quickly that Elden Ring.
Also, you're maidenless.
See, I don't agree with that because I am a maiden. Like I'm a.
I think I was laughing when you actually were like, "Oh, you're maidenless," and you were like, "No, I'm the maiden." It's like, that's a new one.
It's like I am the maiden. What are you talking about? You know, like what?
Yeah, it's really fun, like the story. And actually, say you probably have the weirdest playthroughs I have watched. Because usually my friends like go.
The weirdest what?
Playing.
The weirdest what? Sorry.
You know, like watching you be a tourist in Elden Ring.
Listen. What do you? You have to clarify for people. What do you mean by tourist?
Watching the place and doing nothing.
Oh, you mean like okay. So I do this thing where I want to get all the objective markers and open up the map before I do anything else. So I like run around and try to get all the like little places of saving. Like it's like a little flame that you have to go sit at. So I like to like run around and get all of that before anything else. So I avoid all combat. I just like run around and I'm like, ooh, look at that. Ooh, that's pretty. Ooh, you know, like I'm just, so he calls me a tourist. Rude.
You name yourself tourist. I didn't.
That's true. Yeah. That's true.
I don't know, like most people that I know that they do like this kind of games is like, oh, stuff, let's kill stuff.
Oh, yeah, no. I have self-preservation instincts.
Yeah.
They're very strong. I will literally start screaming. I'm like, oh no! Or I'll be like, no. Like, no, you cannot hit me. I'm running away. Oh, hey, Cody. What's up, dude? I encountered my first boss recently, and I haven't won my first boss. I'm still fully like, no, I have not defeated a single boss, and like I can't even get him lower than like 90% health before dying. So like, someone send help. It's really sad. I'm gonna have to like fully crunch. Like I'm gonna have to crunch my numbers, try to min-max my thing, and like 2 more things. But wait, where did it go that you said was hell? What? So it starts with a C or something, or a K?
Yeah, K lead.
Yeah, I found K.
If someone actually knows what's up with that because they play the game, you know they don't want to be in Kelly. Kelly is it's like a bad neighbor. You don't want to be there.
Bad place.
Yes. Do you see the doggos that were looking at you?
Yeah, the creepy doggos.
You run it.
The big heads.
When I did it, I was like, I'm gonna kill stuff. then I was like, I did a terrible mistake.
Nice. Nice. Oh man. It's fun though in like the weirdest way, but like I have bandwidth, and as soon as that bandwidth is like done, I can't I'm like, I'm done. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like I
totally
get
get you.
stressed out playing this game.
I have no
Does that make
idea.
sense? Does anybody else feel that way? I get so stressed out. And then I have to stop playing it. And then I feel better. And then I can go play it again. There's like a 2.5 or like 3 hour window where it's like it's okay, and then all of a sudden it's like I'm all right, I'm done. It's all right though. I have fun though. When I'm done playing, I watch Oscar play, and then he's like winning, and I'm like,
What do you mean I'm winning? I was getting my destroyed by Mesmer.
yeah, but you've been through like a ton of this game, right? And
I
you've
already
done
killed
like a
Mesmer,
ton
by
of
the
stuff in
way.
this game. Of course you have. You're actually good at this game. I am not. So it's like I watch you play and I'm like, it's just like fine.
You're gonna get used to it.
I love how like so many people are drawing right now and doing a fantastic job. I'm already seeing a whole bunch of stuff appearing. We have someone who didn't like my canvas color choice over here. They like changed my canvas color choice on sequence panel 4. Not sure who made this mark. Oh, here, it's a single layer. Here, let me turn it off. Yay. Okay. Nice. I think this person down here looked up the same reference I did. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I love these things, but I haven't played enough of this game to like know the type of feel that this game has. So
changes a lot depending on where you are.
It does?
Because you haven't
Tell me
get out of
more.
Grave at all.
I ran around in Caelid without fighting anything and being afraid of everything.
You'll understand when you get to Lilian and Lindell. As it switches the entire environment to like golden leaves, beautiful scenery, but it's more dangerous. Then you go to the mountains with the giants, and it gets different.
Ooh.
And you haven't explored the underground.
There's an underground?
Remember the time you get into the elevator to the Sophia River? And you were like, nope.
Oh,
yeah, magic door to
that was how I go to the underground?
Yeah, that's how you get to the underground.
That's where I'm going next time we play. I'm just gonna go there.
Yeah, just to let you explore a little bit more.
That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fantastic. I'm gonna die so much.
Probably. Also, I cannot wait for you to find your first catacomb.
My first catacomb? Okay, yep. How are those?
Very interesting, but I think...
Without like fully spoiling me, but you know, just kind of tell me about it.
It's full of golems. Well, depends which one. And traps and a lot of interesting stuff. Okay. I think it's one of the interesting areas of the game. Also a lot of lore behind it. Okay. And it has a really weird thing going on. Like, I think it's very lore heavy. Because the final boss rooms tend to have like a bunch of corpses. And you're like, what is going on here? And it's because in the lore of Elden Ring, when someone dies, they go back to the Earth Tree. You know, big tree, golden tree, Marika?
Yeah. The big tree up in the sky. Yes.
And now I'm sounding like Batty Video. In the land of Elden Ring.
No, keep going. It's fine. I'm such a noob, and you know everything. So I'm just.
Burial in the world of the lands between, it's an honor. It's only reserved to heroes and like royalty. So only top dogs in the society get to get
Top
back to
dogs.
the to the tree, and the process that we're seeing is basically that. It's people being absorbed by the air tree.
Nice. Oh man. That's
Also,
gonna be
how do you feel about the
intense.
dogs?
They're dog-like.
Yeah, so it's for not confusing everyone who has played the game, I'm not talking about the normal dogs. No one likes those dogs. Thank you,
Oh,
Miyazaki.
they don't?
No,
Why
they're
on earth
awful.
wouldn't they?
Awful.
They
They're
look
awful,
so
dude. No,
nice.
no. So
You
I'm
just
talking about the
pet
turtle.
them. They just want to be petted.
Please tell everyone your reaction when you saw Muriel, the Pope turtle.
Yes. I was like, nope. It's like, no, thank you. Oh man.
I think my favorite reaction was when you actually spoke to Alexander, who I'm actually drawing right now.
You're trying Alexander? Wait, you're not
Yeah,
on
the
the same
Jar
sequence
Warrior.
panel as me. Okay, here, let me show the stream where you are.
I'm with you. Like, I'm just
You
doing a
are?
little
Oh
more.
man.
Yes.
Okay, well let's go around and look at what people are doing first, and then I'll come back. I couldn't tell. Ooh. Stuff is happening. Stuff is definitely happening. I'm excited to see where all this stuff goes. Some awesome silhouettes going on. Rock on, guys. Rock on. It's going to be awesome. Oh,
Alexander, I think,
I
is
see
considered one of
him. I think
my
that was one of the
favorites.
last things I did was talk to Alexander.
He's a very popular character. People actually love him. I will not spoil what actually happens with him, but it's tough for people because it's a very likable character.
Stuff and things.
Also, right. I think I will not talk about that part because that's part of the DLC. Because we now know the origins of the jars, and it's bad. It's really bad.
Oh no. Oh no. Well, I mean, I'm sorry. I'm acting all naive, but I know the vibe of this game. The vibe is this game is a joke, but you're the punchline.
Not really.
I think you didn't get my pun.
No, because you're being punched too much by the bosses.
I know Frank is proud of me right now. I know.
Of course he is.
Oh man. Oh hey artifacts. Okay, so if you're having a hard time joining, you can just above in the chat, there's an Artspace link and a Canvas link. Start by joining the Artspace. That should give you a better time. And bam! See, I said Frank would be proud. I deliver. Because in this game we get punched a lot. Yes, that was the pun. Thank you. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Oscar. Keep going. Keep going.
I was gonna point that Yar warriors have very long arms, and it's kind of funny.
Huh. See, I know so little of this game. But you know me, I like to just jump into stuff even if I don't know anything, and I think it's funny. I think this is very obviously like, hey guys, you can 100% laugh at me all day long. I don't mind. But this game is actually really fun. Like, it's actually like super fun. And I've been watching people's like playthroughs, trying not to spoil it for myself, of course. But I'm really enjoying it. What is something, Oscar, that you are excited to see me attempt in this game?
Actually, people are drawing her.
Oh, the final boss of the base
Melania,
game.
I wanna just see you panicking, running from Melania. You know which one I'm very excited we get to that one? Rodon.
Wait, sorry. Can you say
Rodon,
that again?
it's probably one of the coolest fights in the game.
Okay.
This is this whole tournament about killing Rodon. And it's a whole event, the festival they call it. The Festival of Rodon.
Okay. Sounds
And you
exciting.
can actually summon a lot of characters. It's kind of like this end game kind of feel to it, where it's like all Alexander, Blythe, all these important characters you're gonna see in the game actually helping you kill this guy.
Whoa. Actually, that sounds really fun.
It is a really fun fight. I think people complained that it was too hard.
Aww.
They had to nerf Rodon. But
that sounds like okay. I like a challenge. I like me a good challenge. So that's kind of why when you were like, hey, we should play this game together, I actually got the expansion with the base game. And you were like, whoa. And yeah, it's because I don't know. If I'm going to do something, I'm going to go full on. So I do work a lot, which means I don't have a ton of time to learn this game. But you know what I do have? Lots of time. So I may not get good fast, but I will eventually get good. Because I don't give up on stuff if I like decide to like go full on. So I am super excited to get to these boss fights that you're talking about and like do all the things. It's gonna be super fun.
just so you know, we're very, 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 very
Okay. Sorry, what?
we're very, very far from the DLC.
I
Just be
understand
aware of
that.
that.
I
Because
understand
we have
that.
to kill Rodon first and then Mog.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't worry about Mog. We don't talk about Mog. We will talk
Just sounds
about
like this entire time you're like placating me, like it's okay. We don't talk about this person. We don't talk about that person.
So where's your impression of Melina?
The girl that
the girl.
Wait, is it the girl that's my lady or the
the one that gives
right, my maiden. Right. She's a very, 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 very soft-spoken voice. And in person, I hate that. I hate when somebody's like mumbling and speaking super softly and like they're speaking with like an airy voice. I tend to like have no patience with people who speak to me that way. I'm just like, speak up. But no, in all truth, I mean, she seems really demure and quiet and thoughtful, and she seems like she's done this before and has mourned the loss of many people. Like maybe she's offered to be somebody's maiden many times and then they just die, right?
I don't know if it tells you a little bit about her. Why? I think he actually hinted in the beginning.
Okay.
She's not alive.
Hey! Oh my wa! He's back from a sabbatical, so I just wanted to say, hey, it has been a while, but welcome back. You're super welcome. Come join our Elden Ring canvas. Come do some epicness in your style. He has this like scribbly style that is like amazing. But yeah. Sorry I interrupted you.
And then we're like, there's a lot of Melina that's super interesting. So I think I need you to get into the lore, because the lore is the interesting part of the game.
You're like, I need you to read like 50 different books on the lore, okay? Like, Anya, why can't you just like know all these things already?
Anya, it's simple. You just open your next painting, you go to YouTube, you click Badu Video, and you watch everything he has from Elden. There you go.
I
You have
can't
a
do
great
that.
podcast.
So I'm one of those weird people that I need music to paint.
He has music
Like,
in the videos.
but if I am listening to a book or a podcast, I'm either listening to the book or podcast or I'm painting. Like, so if I'm doing both at the same time, one of those two things are suffering. So I'll either be like painting really good and then I'll be like, what was this chapter about? Or I'll be like really into the chapter, but then the drawing will look like crap.
Yep, makes sense.
I just think, you know how they're like, women are better at multitasking. I'm not. I need single focus, and then I'm like, I'm doing great. But like, as soon as I split things, something suffers. Like, same. You need music to paint, but if I listen to music, then I stretch, everything falls apart. Sketching is hard without focus. True. Yeah, everyone's different. But I don't know, man. Can't I just show up to our game night and like you just like talk about the lore? You surely you know everything about it, right?
I know a lot about the lore, not all of it, but
Oh, come
some
on.
interesting characters.
Well, then you could just tell me all about the things that you're interested in. I'm like more than happy. Oh my goodness,
I guess the one problem is like a lot of the stuff that's interesting is very spoily territory. So
you have to wait until I reach a certain point, is what you're
yeah,
saying.
I think the only two people who know the lore like 100% is as they say in the chat, Miyazaki and Agent Martin. Those are the only people who know what's up.
Sounds about right. All right, I'm gonna start doing some. So.
This Alexander is actually looking pretty good. I am the great warrior Alexander. You haven't met his cousin yet. It's a little jar.
He has a cousin. A little
He has a
jarring. Is
cousin.
he a jar?
There is a jar town, actually.
Of course. Of course.
And there's like a whole quest with another character about the jars.
Of course there is. Why would it be any different?
That
seems. Of course.
It's so funny to see you're actually painting a golem and you have never find one of those.
Way to call me out, Oscar.
That's what best friends are for.
Yeah. He calls me out so hard. He's like, it's actually really funny that you're like painting something you've never fought before.
Well, you actually saw it during my stream. Now that I think.
Did I?
Yeah, the one that showed me a freaking huge arrow and I fly away like.
They're that big. Okay, the reference that I have doesn't. I think it is. Oh.
Let me actually. Yeah.
The reference that I have is weird in terms of proportion. The camera is very close to just above a person's head, and then they are closer to the camera, and it makes it look not that huge. But now that I see what's going on, I'm seeing like an entire forest below because the plane on the ground goes down, and so I can actually see that it would be huge. But now only me mention it.
Yeah, I actually made it really like dumb little like a stick figure. That's actually the size compared to the tarnish.
Yo, we're making people like play this game. Della Can't Draw says, I only know the game because of a friend who really likes it. I'm gonna try it out this week and suffer. Yes.
I think one thing that I want to mention, Anya, especially because we're artists, is why I love Elden Ring and probably why Adam also loves this game and the Dark Souls series is it's a game that teaches you patience. It's a game that teaches you you're gonna fail 100 times. You're gonna screw up. You're gonna
So
get
here's the
beat
thing.
down, and if you keep coming back, you'll
Here's the
succeed
life
eventually.
hack. Here's the life hack. I'm an artist. That's what we do every day.
Yeah.
So that's
It's all about that.
why I bought the whole thing, because I was like, I know myself. I'm just gonna keep playing it until I get it. Who has this little thing? Can whoever has this mark here, can they like not? Here, let me go find it.
Because they were asking if Dark Souls is easier. I don't know. I guess it depends, because there are some pretty horrible in the sense of hard bosses in Dark Souls. I'm looking at you, Meter. I'm looking at you, Nameless King.
Well, I'm super excited to get to all these things, and I guess we'll update you guys at some point. I love. Oh, hey, Cool Rift. So I've been seeing you all over the Discord. Really sad that these events happen at a really inconvenient time for you. I'm really sorry. We can't please everybody, but I'm happy to see your interest, and you're very welcome in our community. So happy to see you here today. I understand it's probably like very late for you, so just a shout out. Dark Souls, one roll dodge, a frames moment, and then backstab. Okay, so
Yep.
sounds like they know what they're talking about. I have no idea.
They do. Especially if you get invaded.
I see. So I know we got invaded like one time when I was doing multiplayer, and I was so confused because you were like, "Oh, we just got invaded," and I'm like, I didn't know what was going on, and then there was just like a person like trying to fight us, and I was like, "What?" I was, I was genuinely so confused. Oh man, that was something.
Yeah, invasions is pretty common. I mean, it's a whole thing.
Especially with what we were doing. We were like, he would come into my world, and then we would try and fight stuff together. So I think that's something that apparently is like not that it's not allowed, but people like don't like you to do that or something.
What do you mean?
Because why else would they invade our world? You know, like why else would they do that?
So there are mechanics. So that's the thing. Where you're gonna get invaded if you're playing multiplayer. Because I think I tried to explain you in a lore perspective, you cannot open the breach between worlds. So as long as your friends can come in, also like other unrequested people can.
But that just seems mean. I mean, we didn't do anything to anybody. We were just trying to play the game. That's just unfortunate. Am I being unreasonable? Like, I feel like why? Just like, but why? I didn't do anything to anybody. I love these comments. Everyone who's like played this game, or like they're being so like fun about the situation. Commenting their experience with the game. I love to hear it. It's awesome.
Yeah, definitely it's like a whole experience. I think it's a game that you need to experience yourself. Like if people tell you about it, it's like, okay, cool. But until you didn't experience what they're talking about, you don't see what it is.
Yeah. It's genuinely a really hard game. Like, I knew it was going to be. But then I started actually playing it. And then I was like, oh, I suck. I was like, oh, no, okay. Just if I ever wanted a confirmation of how good I am at games, not very. I'm quite good at Minecraft. I'm actually good at Minecraft. Like, not just like, oh, I'm good at Minecraft. I'm actually good at Minecraft.
Hear about that?
You don't know how you really suck before Morgoth, probably. Is Morgoth the first boss?
Should I tell you? Should I just keep the surprise?
You should tell me.
Yes and no.
Yes and
Kind
no.
of breaks a
Okay.
little important moment in the game, so I want you to have that moment when you realize what's going on. So that's I'm not gonna
Okay.
say anything. It's the guy, you know, the foul tarnish guy, but there's
Yeah.
more going on with that guy. So yeah, I kind of
Oh
wanted you
boy.
to hit that moment where there's like, what
Okay.
the
You
hell?
don't want to spoil. Okay. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough, my friend. I will wait and find out for myself. Yes, the Minecraft hardcore game pipeline. And getting a slap on the face. Yes, exactly. So I come from like a family where like if you were caught playing a video game, it was like really bad news because video games were like of the devil. Yeah, don't get me started. So I didn't actually get to play a video game until I was like fully adult. So yeah, let's just say I'm behind on game playing skills. Um, and I'm really, really happy to be like exploring games and like actually doing stuff in games. It's so fun. I'm I'm thankful that you have the patience to like sit around and watch me play because I am such a scaredy butt. I just like nope out of so many situations. It's kind of funny, but it's really not after a while.
After a while, she says.
Yeah, after a while it gets
We shall
old.
see about that when you get to the older areas.
Right. It's okay. I'll live.
I was amazed how much you were getting scared in Lingrave, and I was like, oh, you're getting to a treat when we actually get to the other areas. I love someone is actually drawing an Alboneric, the frog people. You have not met the frog people yet.
That's awesome though. I love that people are just going in, like all in.
Frog people have a very
Also,
specific way.
I'm sorry if my drawing is not very good. If it's not like very much like the games or anything like that at all. I'm it's a very sophisticated art style and I'm nowhere near good enough to like fully do it justice. So I'm just gonna like straight up admit like I'm not gonna make a drawing like worthy of Elden Ring. So please, comments, don't come for me. Don't come for me. I'm not. Oh man. That's really cool. Everyone's doing such a good job. Let me go to the different sequence panels and see what's going on. Oh, let's keep it PG-13, people. Although I really like this drawing. This is cool. Oh, she's cool too. I love her. Nice. Whoa. Love when people leave us notes. Ooh, some awesome silhouette work. This is cool. I love when people use our like lasso fill bucket tool. So cool. Yeah, some strong sketches coming in.
Yeah,
Looking
that
forward
one,
to seeing it.
last one is pretty good one, especially because I know who he is, and it's like, yeah, you captured the character.
Nice. Yay!
Yeah, I think also talking about like that topic is like, yeah, that's actually Rodon, and I do have an excitement news for you, Anya. I'm gonna combine an illustration of Legend of Zelda and Elden Ring very soon.
Whoa, that's really cool. Hey guys, if you have never checked out Oscar, my friend Oscar here. Here, let me go find. Give me a second. Give me a hot second. I didn't have this ready. Here's the tea, guys. Here's the tea. Go check him out. This is his Instagram. I'm also gonna put his Instagram in the Magma chat. Go check him out. He's really good. So look forward to that illustration coming shortly.
Yeah, I'm still planning, the composition. I
Yeah.
cannot talk too much about it because it kind of is spoilers for the last boss of the DLC. So yeah.
You're like, no spoilers.
So yeah, I will not say anything what I'm planning for it because you haven't reached the
People are
DLC.
getting excited about your Instagram. So nice. But yeah, I'm super excited and it's all right. Like, I'm sometimes, like, depending on what it is, I have the memory of a goldfish. So, like, if you tell me something about this, I probably won't remember it till I get to it. Like, just being very honest with you. Like, oh, there's a plane coming off of the back of this area. Okay. But also, his eyes are nowhere near that close together. Hold on. Like, one eye is over here and one eye is like over here. He's very like, he's very derpy looking.
That's
Not
the
gonna
helmet.
lie. Listen, I don't care if it's the helmet. He's still derpy looking.
You want to know something interesting? There is a special version of this one that uses magic.
Ooh.
It's a boss.
Where's that
I
one?
have never fight it. I know it's like in Linggrave, but I never find the cave where he's. I know it exists. Never fight it though.
We should like figure out where to go find it and then go fight it.
Kind of know where it is.
You've never gone there. Why?
No, because he's very out of the way, so you kind of forget that he exists. That's a little bit of a thing with Elden Ring. It's so much stuff that sometimes you'll realize that you haven't seen stuff and you've been playing this game for a very long time. And you're like, oh wait, that was a thing. And I'm gonna give you an example for that. Like, I had never realized there was a dungeon, catacomb with jars on it, and I was like, how is it possible that in all my time playing this game, I have never come to this place? Because I
Oh,
needed
that's
a specific
funny.
charm because I was doing a specific build to fight, yes, the last boss from DLC. Because oh boy, he is
Sounds
really
like it was
really
a
hard.
doozy.
No, like DLC is a thing. It's an whole different thing. But I think
Oh dear.
I love the bosses in the DLC. I think the Dancing Lion, one of my favorite fights. He is really fun as a concept. Like, those Chinese dragons in the parades?
Yes.
That is like a lot of people? That's the boss,
Yes.
but in Elden Ring.
What?
You have never seen the Divine Beast? You saw Adam fighting him, right?
No. I've
You can see it in the
been in a
trailer. He was
hole
like
the
one of the
past like few weeks because I've been
characters.
like just working a bunch. Just had a bunch of like personal studies that I had to get to because um I was doing a whole bunch of my work, like the work that I do with Magma and the work that I do with my students. And I was doing a lot less like art studies, and I was just like, what is happening? Like, I'm forgetting like the whole point to everything is like I have to be working on my art skills. Like, I want to get better, right? So I kind of like took a step back, and there was a whole bunch of stuff that I was like doing that I was like, okay, we're gonna cut here, we're gonna cut there, just in like my own personal time that I was doing like stupid things like scrolling on a social media or whatever. I was like, okay, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that anymore. Instead, we're going to do this, and we're going to make time for this. And yeah, I think it just sometimes it happens, and you just need to get yourself back under control. You know what I mean? But yeah, sorry. I think I interrupted you.
We'll get you. Understandable.
Yeah.
I guess I'm right
It's
now
my own
more
fault
in the
too.
kind of I need to have fun art part of my journey. I've been
Yeah.
doing a lot of like Valorant and Overwatch stuff. But I'll be back to doing Elden Ring, and I do have planned the illustration that I mentioned. I also probably gonna do
Ooh.
an environment piece inspired by the Shadow of the Archery.
Oh, yo, you doing an environment piece for oh man. Like, I love your characters, don't get me wrong, but I freaking love your environments. They're amazing. So I am looking forward to that. Actually, so Cool Riff, there's a feature in Magma that you can use where you can open. Sorry, where is it? Reference image. Okay, sorry. You can open a reference window. So if you go to view reference image, show reference window, you can then like use a reference window in Magma. That being said, PureRef is a wonderful tool and it's free.
It is.
So do what you will. But I just, wanted to make sure you knew that is an option. Yo, somebody's calling you the goat. So, yes. I love that. Love hearing that. I'm honestly having a lot of fun painting this. And I just opened Photoshop for absolutely no reason.
Yeah, I think I did now. I finished my jar. I think I'm gonna do a fan favorite, Anya the Witch. I think she's like one of the most popular characters. You're gonna see a lot of art from her. You haven't really met her. She has an entire quest and an ending. Just letting you know.
Sorry for the distraction there. I just accidentally opened Photoshop, so I had to like close it. My computer was like, you're streaming, you're painting, you're recording. You want to open Photoshop right now? Pause everything. Like my computer was like frozen. For a minute. It was like it's like, really? You want to do more things? Like, I don't know. I feel like that's I feel like that might be a common experience. Somebody is so Renee says Oscar is a very good conversationalist, and I would agree. So sweet.
Because I'm curious, like, which who you think is the hardest boss for any of you, like, who have played the game? Like, who is the one that you go like every night in your nightmare and feel like, damn you, Malenia.
Yes, we want to hear from you, people. Tell us which boss is your kryptonite.
I'm pretty sure most people are gonna say Malenia. I'm pretty sure.
Renee says the Ender Dragon.
The Elden Beast. Yeah. I hate him.
I just
really, really hate him.
died. That's so good. Is there an Ender Dragon in Elden Ring too? Because for me, that's just Minecraft.
No, there is this thing called the Elden Beast.
Okay.
And he's the final boss of the base game.
Okay.
He really likes to run away.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
So
it's
like
really
me.
annoying to fight him.
So me fighting him would be like, just like
Running is
no
like
battle.
no battle at all. He's like, let me actually do a lot of weird stuff and then run away and do
Oh,
it
that's
again
funny.
and again. Oh, but it's a double fight. It's not only one boss; it's two boss for the price of one.
It's 2? What?
Yep.
But why?
So you kind of have to survive a first fight before you face
Huh.
the Elden Beast.
Okay. Rude.
It's lore reasons. I don't think you already know nothing about Radagon, so I'm not going to talk about Radagon.
Oh, I know all about Radagon.
Who is Radagon then?
So you see, there is a unicorn to the south, and he makes a big puddle of barf, and from that barf comes out a slimy creature, and that's that guy.
I mean, you will be right from some bosses as a slimy creature. But Radagon is not a slimy creature.
I'm sorry, everybody. I can't be serious sometimes. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, actually, that's kind of like Radagon probably was born. Radagon is an interesting character in the sense that they took a lot of inspiration from Christianity to explain how he's a thing.
Okay.
It's kind of the whole mystery behind him.
Interesting.
It gets pretty weird, and trust me, I kind of want to see your reaction when you realize what the whole thing with Radagon is about. Very
Well, I
JJ
mean, you're
Martin.
gonna be there because I don't really play the game without you. So
I know
you're just
it's
gonna
very
have to
JJ
suffer
Martin.
through
That's the only thing that I
me.
can tell you.
It's very JJ Martin.
Yep.
Well,
If you watch Game
he's
of
really
Thrones or
good.
read the books, you know where we're going.
I'm currently not to start a discussion on House of the Dragon, but I'm like obsessed with House of the Dragon right now. It's really bad. Like I'm genuinely obsessed. Like I watched a video essay on House of the Dragon recently. That's
I don't blame you. A good show.
It
Also,
is pretty good though.
kind of a good, setup considering that the both the author of House of the Dragon, it's also the guy who made the lore for Elden Ring.
Nice.
It's
I will say though, like,
work.
I will say that encountering my first dragon was interesting in Elden Ring. That was. Do you remember the first night I played
Yep.
the swamp? Yeah, I like go to the swamp and I'm like feeling all confident because I like was able to like one shot those flying bat creature things, and I was like, yeah, let's go. So I'm like walking around and I spot like this giant crab, and I'm like, nope. So I walk away from that, and like there's this like cult gathering in the middle of an area, and I'm like, no, I'm just gonna like walk around that, and there was a proximity sensor for a ginormous dragon attack. I got too close. There was lots of yelling and running and French swearing.
There was a lot of.
It was interesting.
I don't know if you actually have this thing, Anya, where you can draw the character and hear the lines of a character when in a game.
No, I don't generally have that experience. But it's totally cool if everybody else does.
I think because right now that I'm doing running, I can hear her monologue like upon my name is Rana the Witch, and her storyline's very interesting. I mean, she's a favorite. She was like the most drawn character when the game came out. How did Cybernet refer to her? Yeah, the Elden Ring waifu.
He's hilarious. One of these days, he'll show up to a clubhouse. He's just not awake yet. We just normally don't have a clubhouse when he can, like, you know. Oh, apparently somebody wants to hear you tell us a knock knock joke.
The what?
Renee says, Oscar, tell us a good knock knock joke. Tell us.
Kind of thinking of one, but it doesn't make sense if you don't know the boss.
Oh, no, go ahead. Go ahead. It's fine. Everyone who knows, they'll know. If you know, you know.
Thinking about how to make it actually sound funny.
Okay. Take your time. Take your time. We like some marination, you know? Let us marinade.
Okay, I guess you're gonna be the person knocking. It goes this person going knocking like knock knock. The other person's like, who is?
Who's
and
there?
the person says like, Bale.
Bale
Curse you, Bale.
I've actually seen that boss fight though.
You
Curse you, Bale! You will rue the day.
That was the first thing that is like, dude, knock knock jokes. Like, I just imagine the icon getting knocked by Bale.
Oh my gosh. We are way too nerdy.
I know.
Good conversation,
I mean,
dude. Good conversation.
Look who's talking.
Some quality conversation. What do you mean?
Wait.
What do you mean? I never claimed that I wasn't a nerd. I just said this is a really nerdy conversation.
It is.
Which I'm very proud of. I think it's a good conversation.
I mean, most people who play these games are very nerdy, so yeah.
Yeah. It's okay.
But dragons and wizards and knights and dragons.
Yeah, I was able to like hang out with my D&D people yesterday. That was really nice. For anybody who has no idea what I'm talking about, I have a D&D group that I've been a part of for like years and years and years. And recently I had to like kind of stop going because they gather too late at night and like I can't justify it because I have to wake up the next morning super early and get stuff done. But because of summer, because it's like super light out really early and super light out really late, I stay up later. So I was able to go say hi to them, and that was nice because I don't see them that often anymore. So it's really good. They're really good friends of mine.
I feel bad I haven't been able to.
Aw, you're always welcome to join when you see it happening. Yeah.
But since some changes that I have to do at that hour, I need to go out.
Yeah.
That's why.
No worries.
You know why.
Yeah. You're good.
So that's why, since it's at the same hours, like, I wish I could, but now I have this whole thing going on at that hour. So
yeah. You're good. This is like very fun.
It is.
like doing art.
Art is fun.
How about you? Yeah, art is great, guys. So the girth of this weapon is much girthier than the one in the rough. So let me bring it down.
I think life is good. I agree. Life is good.
There you go. Love to hear it.
Yeah, especially when all the stuff that's going on with the being an artist, all the stuff. Like it's
Well,
always nice to have this
yeah.
moment to appreciate and have fun.
Right? There's a tail end to this weapon. I need to zoom out on my illustrations more when I'm like just kind of doodling off of a rough. Because there's like a tail end to this weapon that is like, yoink. Like, it's got like a. This kind of shape back here. So I'm going to do that. Fun. Let me know if I'm like coming in too hot on your space, whoever is like right here painting. If I'm taking up too much of your space, you let me know, okay? I'll back off. I'll like modify my drawing. This is so fun though. Oh, it's like the best.
Anya, the other day I found
Yeah?
something that is very. I think you're gonna feel like proud about it. So I was one of my favorite artists who also does amazing Elden Ring fan art. Someone was asking
Okay.
about like, do you use like different layers when you're working? And he's like, nope, I only use normal layer because it's goated. And it's like because you can use it on underpaintings. Like this person knows. His work is
This
beautiful.
this
I mean,
person is
he's one of the illustrators at Riot Games, but he loves Elden Ring. But he does it like a very
okay, so
modern style.
Blender, how often do you squint when drawing from reference? Um I squint quite often. I don't know if you notice when I'm on stream. But it's just about making sure you get like the right proportions for things and that you get like the right impression. Once you have the right impression going, you still want to squint sometimes, but it just depends. So as the drawing gets better and better, you want to squint kind of you can get away with squinting a little bit less. That's how I feel like it goes for me. But how often? Like every time I look at my ref until it gets to the point where I need to start seeing details. Sorry, Oscar. I think I interrupted you.
I agree with that. So I was letting it go, spread your wisdom with the people. This all squinting is very important.
Look at this comment. Look at this comment. This is the best comment I've ever seen in my entire life. Not just because it compliments me, but just the way that they are like describing. But no pineapple. And as a Canadian, I feel personally attacked because we invented Hawaiian pizza. And I personally love Hawaiian pizza. So I'm going to say this. I love your compliment. Thank you very much. However, your taste of pizza is way off. And now the comments will come for me because everyone thinks pineapple on pizza is disgusting. And I fervently disagree. I think it's delicious.
Just a very spicy.
Very spicy.
So yeah, now your chat's gonna get divided in like people who like pineapple and people who hate pineapple. Awesome.
Oh man, we need to start a poll in Magma. We need to just start a poll. Pineapple on pizza, yes or no? gonna be so funny. Oh
It's
man.
totally gonna be.
Yeah. We're gonna do it.
All
You're
right.
combining
You wanna
fruit with
see?
fruit. What's wrong
Yes.
with that? What do you mean? Magma Clubhouse Civil War.
Pineapple people versus pineapple.
We should do a clubhouse that is just like every controversial but like non-political or like, you know, super offensive topic. You know what I mean? Or we do a clubhouse where it's stuff like this, like pineapple on pizza, yes or no? Ice cream and pickles, anyone? You know, I will state that when I was pregnant, I really liked ice cream and pickles. I know it's such a like it's one of those like stereotypical pregnant woman likes pickles and ice cream. I have nothing to say to that because it was absolutely true when I was pregnant. So wah wah wah. Yeah. So, that and I absolutely loved spicy food. But like I wasn't like, ooh, give me some spicy food. I was like, give me a habanero pepper so that I might eat it raw. Like I was like really intense about spicy food. Turns out my son loves spicy food. He's starting to like it. When he was younger, like younger, like 2, 3 years old, he would call them hot peppers, and then the normal peppers he would call them cold peppers. So he would come up to me and be like, "Mommy, can I have some cold peppers? Don't give me the hot peppers. I don't want some right now." And then later on, he started being like, "I want the hot peppers." So I could tell. I was like, "Yeah, you're the whole reason I really liked spicy food when I was pregnant. I can tell." So yeah, I don't know. My son is the sweetest boy. If you want to see who my son is, go to the collaboration clubhouse we did with John. I think it's entitled Monsters. We took one of my son's sketches of a monster and his description of it, and we made concept art for that monster. It was great. Let him try one of those Korean spicy noodles. No, no. I'm gonna wait till he's 16 for that one. But I bet you anything, he'll love it. Also, Oscar, don't let me talk for like an hour straight. I will just talk for like an hour straight. You have full rights to interject and be like, Anya, shut up.
I was letting you talk because I was very focused on, like colorizing what I was doing. So
yeah.
I'm definitely just getting to the zone, Have you ever heard of the zone? I'm gonna be very cybernetic now. Have you heard of the zone? I'm trying my best impression of being like cyber now, recognize how hard it is.
You got the tone so right. Oh my gosh. The great Cybernaut. The great, the one and only. If you've never met Cybernaut, guys, you need to head to the Discord. You need to head to the Discord in the VC. By the way, we're going to be playing Gartic Phone later this evening at like 5 or so. 5:30, I think. Sometime around that time. It's going to be so fun. So like you're all invited. Cyber might join, so you might get to beat Cyber. Cyber is hilarious. Oh man, he basically like he doesn't like it when artists are too humble. You know, when you say like, "Oh, you're so good," and the artist goes like, "No, you're so good." Like that's all the time, right? He takes personal offense to that, and so he takes it upon himself to if you compliment his work, he'll go, "I know. I'm so good. I'm amazing. I'm internationally recognized. I am amazing." So he's like it's satire basically. It's hilarious. He's a great guy, great moderator. So you guys come meet him. It's super fun. When did Cyber wake up? I don't know. Is he up? Like I don't track when he gets up or goes to bed. I don't know. Let's check. He's not online. Frank says, yeah, don't forget globally questioned. Yes, he's internationally recognized, globally questioned.
Question artist.
We love our resident cybernaut.
Don't forget, he actually always corrects you.
Yeah. But it's
Actually,
not, you know.
I like
It's
it.
not a
Like always,
biggie.
like embraces the meme of actually
Actually,
everything, sunglasses and
you're like,
everything.
excuse me. I know that this information is incorrect. It was corrected in 2009 when they did this study. I'm like, gotta love him. Oh, he's gonna watch this and be like, seriously, Anya? Seriously?
I think he's gonna laugh and he's gonna say like something about it, like you're
Aw,
praising him.
you guys are talking to me about me in the clubhouse. See, I'm internationally
Of
recognized.
course,
It just
he will be
like
like,
it
of
just
course you're talking about me. Who else? I
yes.
am the
Who
main.
else would you talk about? Yeah. Perfect. Um, that's great. That's so amazing. I love it.
Question, Anya, is from the little
Yes.
you know about Elden Ring. Going back to the topic, which
Mhm.
is the boss you're most excited to get to?
I'm excited to get to the point where it doesn't feel like everything is unbeatable. Like to get to a point where it's like, yeah, I struggle, but it doesn't feel overwhelmingly difficult. Get what I mean there?
I know what you mean. Yeah, it will take a while to get there. You'll get.
Yeah.
The problem is
It's
then you get
fine.
cocky as hell, and then you get humbled by the DLC.
Right.
Let's get good.
Okay. Get good, scrub. Get good. That's right. I will live. I will live the struggle, and that's okay.
Wanna know a funny thing, Anya?
I would love to know a funny thing.
So when we were playing and Josh was there, I thought when he was suggesting a solution, he just sent you the meme get good, and I was like, oh my god, Josh.
So, for anybody who doesn't know who Josh is my husband. Because he just name dropped my husband, and I was like, well, yeah, I should give everyone context. Um,
Yeah, I thought like
oh.
he was sending you the get good meme, and it's like, no way that
He
they.
was sending me the Dodge meme.
Okay, good, because I was like,
He was sending me like how to get better. Dodge.
because most people when it's like, how do I get better? The natural response will be get
Try
good.
again.
No, get
It's
good.
like just try again. Figure it
Always get
out.
good.
Like it's the same thing as when you're like trying to be an artist. Try again. Like see that's why I was like, okay, yeah, I'll buy the DLC because I was like, okay, it's on a like a combo thing. If you buy the DLC with it, it's like doing good. But I have faith in the fact that I have the propensity to learn things. Like I just love learning things, and so for me, like, oh, okay, this is just another thing to learn. Like, this is just like, oh, cool, I can. Your faith is really strong. Then, yeah, you know what, I. It took me a long time, but like I believe in myself. Like it didn't come very quickly, but I do believe in myself now. I know what I'm capable of, and I am capable of getting good at this game. It may take a while because that's not the priority in my life. Like if I had nothing else to do, I would get real good at this game real fast, believe me. If I had nothing else to do, woo, watch out. But I have lots of other stuff to do. But yeah, I have full faith in the fact that I will 100% be able to deal with this game eventually. Man, this drawing is really fun. I love
Have
the
you
like
seen-
I love anything that's got like a glowing light source. Super fun. This is can we just slowly zoom it? Can we just
Whoever knows a meme, that's actually a meme.
thank you.
You're welcome. That's the only thing. When someone
So
asks, "How
good.
do you get good at Dark Souls and Bloodborne?" and it's like, this is the first stuff someone's gonna send you.
Get good. Get good, son. Get good.
Also, I kind of want to point out
Ah,
whoever's painting that millennia on top of you is doing an amazing job.
I know, right? That
That is
is
Let Me Solo.
Dante. So Dante has been coming to the streams for a little bit now, and he's doing really, really good. Oh, it's the drawing like to the upper right hand side of me. It's like really nice, really good color.
Are you familiar with the other character that has been drawn? The pot person.
The pot? Didn't I talk? Yeah. I talked to him and
No. So back when Elden Ring came out, Millennia, is a really hard boss. Someone got so fed up with Millennia that dedicated 600 hours to get like perfect.
Oh, really?
Learn the boss so well that he will go to other people and help them fight Millennia. He became basically a legend. So it's the legend of Let Me Solo Her. That's his name.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. This little dragon, this little mini dragon needs to be a sticker. That's amazing. Oh my goodness. Who is doing it? Vein check. Check your skill, dude. This is looking sick. So here's what I love about this experience, right? I could be just painting something and then I look at other sequence panels and people have such amazing styles. Like this is amazing. This is so cool. And there's so many of you that just like genuinely are amazing. And you just like constantly surprise me with how amazing you are. So I like this is the best gig ever. I absolutely love doing this. Nice. Got some cool stuff going on here. I know, right? God tier art. It's awesome. Nice. I would love it. Hey, when you're done your drawing today, like definitely pop it into either class moments or in multiplayer arcs. I would love to see that in the Discord. If you're not part of our Discord yet, like for sure come be a part of our Discord here. I'm going to drop a link in the chat so that you can come take part in our Discord because it's like a super close-knit community. Sorry, and I'm not looking at you guys. I'm just getting the link. It's a super close-knit community. And people are fun. And you can come play Gartic Phone later tonight. So here, let me... No limit. Expires never. Create link. Here we go. There you are, chat. So if you're not part of our Discord, come be a part of our Discord. Come join the family. Because you will have fun.
Trying to sound
goodness.
like Frank?
Like Frank? No.
Yeah, that's a very Frank way to say stuff.
I was actually... it's really funny. I was actually trying to sound like John. Because John... I actually met him at the Pennsylvania Museum of Brandywine. And we were chatting. And I forget how we got onto this topic. But we were talking about children or whatever. And he was like talking to his child like in a joking manner, but like not. It was a joke, but he wasn't talking at her. He was like, "You will be happy," like. It was just a funny joke. But I was thinking of that because that phrase "you will be happy" has become like a household joke of my husband and I's when we talk to our son. because he'll get in trouble and do something he shouldn't do, and then we'll just be like, child, you will be happy. And then we just, we tell him to go play, and it's silly. Oh, somebody wrote that they like pineapple on pizza. I love it. Frank, who's trying to sound like me? Identity theft is a serious issue. Nice. I wasn't, but
that's not nice. Don't trust her, Frank. Lying.
Well, there's something over here. Oh, I think he started it over here, but there's also one of his drawings. Oh, it was over here, but it's gone now. Oh, who did this? Ooh, this is really nice. Wait a minute. Okay, they're probably gone, but this looks really nice as well. This is nice too. Somebody likes pineapple on pizza. Heck yeah, let's go.
Which one you were talking about?
This one over here.
Oh yeah, someone else, Millennia.
That's really cool. I see all the like tiny details. Like they're doing really, really awesome. This one's really great too. Just the vibe. The vibe is really good. This is like amazingly creepy. Like it's
It's actually a thing in the game. I know what it is.
Yeah. Oh, this is
if
cool
I'm
too.
correct, this is a mimic to you.
Ah. Okay. Somebody in chat asked if you like bread.
If I like bread?
Mm-hmm. Do you like bread?
Hold on. Where's the Denshi gif where he's just screaming bread? That will be me.
Bread! What's your favorite kind of bread?
I don't know how to pronounce it in English, but it's like the dark one.
Pumpernickel?
No, there's a black bread.
Yeah, pumpernickel.
Yep, that one.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I love that bread with the dip, with this like spinach dip. I really like raisin cinnamon bread as well. I like to toast it and then put butter on it and then cut it up and put maple syrup on top because that's how my grandparents would serve them to me when I was a kid.
That's very Canadian of you.
Yeah, it's very Canadian because I'm Canadian. I don't have it often, but when I have it, it's like a nice little like feel good, heartwarming treat. Yeah.
Yeah, that's very Canadian of you.
So, we're going to play some more Elden Ring on Friday night, right?
You're not busy.
Yeah. Okay. So, what's my goal? I can't beat the first boss. I need more like experience.
I was going to tell you, go explore. You need to explore.
Yeah. I think my goal is going to be like fight more things because I've got the map for like the first 3 areas that I ran into, right?
Yep.
So if I explore some more, fight some more things, I think I'll get more XP under my belt. I'll be able to level a little bit more, maybe do some grinding of like killing a certain thing that gives me a lot of XP so I can have more levels. And then once I get the hang of the controls a little bit more, I think I should move on to that first boss and try it again. Now that may happen at the end of Friday's session, or it could happen like in a week or 2. I don't know how long it's going to take me. How many hours are you asking Oscar or myself? Let's both answer. So I have played here. Let me boot Steam. Hold on. You do it too, Oscar.
I was going to do the same.
Yeah, let's open Steam. Okay, I have played a total of 11 hours.
That's yeah, not much.
Oscar, your turn.
Hold on. Let's see.
I use keyboard and
Every
mouse.
414.3 hours.
You have a problem.
You know what's the worst part? I have a character that's like 120 hours, and the other character is 100, and I think 100 right now with the new DLC.
So do you use a controller, right?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Your average Elden Ring session? How long do you play Elden Ring for on average when you sit down to play it?
I guess it depends. If it's like a day where you can relax, I'll probably play like 5 hours. But also, if I'm, you know, obsessed with, I need to kill this boss. It goes. It depends, because some sessions are like, I want to kill this boss, but I cannot kill it. So I'll try and try and try and try. But then I'm gonna have moments where it's like, I just want to explore because I'm just fed up with the boss. So I just go around and collect stuff. But then I also
Torres.
have moments where it's like the grindy part of a game, let's say, where it's like I need to collect certain items because I need them for whatever build I'm doing for killing the boss. Because you
Right.
can do ridiculous stuff, but sometimes you need to farm stuff. Or I want a piece
Yeah.
of armor. So that takes like an hour. Or rune farming, which
Fair.
is the thing. That's how you get to, the big levels and big hits. Everyone knows about this place where there's like the frog people. One of You can actually see one in the magma world. So there's a place in the game where there are like 20 of these, and you can kill them in one go, and it's like a lot of runes.
Oh, I've seen that. I've seen someone do that actually. And they just go
Yeah,
over and
that's
over and they sit at the place of grace and then they do it. I've seen
that's how
that.
most people level up their characters, because it's easy.
Wow. Wow.
Because you need
That's
those
fine.
levels at
Ain't
some
no
point.
shame.
I mean, you will need a
Ain't no shame.
150 level to get into the Shadow of the Earth tree and Dunsock. What level were you,
So,
Anya? 27?
what?
You're 113 levels away to have the optimal level to the DLC.
Yeah, I'm at level 27.
You need
Okay.
150 to be like
So
this.
Omewa says, I tried any souls without a controller, equals screams in pain. So I'm actually much better with keyboard and mouse than I am with any controller because I have never played a console game. And I have played a lot of keyboard and mouse games. So for me,
I have something to add. Have you tried to play Dark Souls with a banana? There is a video of someone playing with bananas.
So I did not expect that to come out of your mouth. I did not expect that.
And it's insane. I think someone also playing Overwatch with bananas. Also, someone, those dancing games? Someone played an entire Dark Souls game with those. Also with a Guitar Hero guitar.
That's unbelievably funny. Oh my gosh.
Are insane. And there's a lot of videos about people like, oh, I just, played like Dark Souls and beat it without getting hit with, I don't know, like a Fisher Price controller.
A Fisher Price controller. Nice. Nice. They're like, just at this point, they're just like, how can we make a game that's already made to be like extremely difficult even harder, just to show how much better than everybody else we are? Like, it's just ridiculous.
I'll place it this way. You make Elden Ring hard or easy depending if you know how to, move the slider. There is not a physical slider, but there is a way. And I agree with that because you can make combat very trivial if you know how to build it in a whole like crazy level. That's why I mentioned something to you that you can min max this whole thing. And if you know how to min max certain things with certain bosses, you just one shot the thing. It's a very common one right now where there's a weapon in the DLC that procs bleed, and you can one shot stuff like crazy. Even the final boss of the DLC.
Wow.
But you need to know how to build it, basically. It requires very specific mechanics that the game has that most people will ignore.
Oh.
You see, when you meet Max in the Elden Ring, it's the funniest thing because it's like you gonna see people doing incantations, then buffing their defenses, then buffing their damage, then buffing their magic damage, then drinking this weird thing, eating a crab, activating the special rune, then activating the special flask, and then it's time to go in. Yeah, it's like a whole
Good
freaking 2 minute
Lance.
week.
Okay.
Now, think about this. You're probably gonna kill the boss or you're gonna die. If you die, you're gonna do that again. That's a minute of buffing yourself before a fight.
Yeah, but that's also like you have to amass the buffing ingredients and things. So
Also, you need to know which one actually, like, work with which
yeah, you
and
have
what
to do like
actually
the
stacks.
research.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
ain't nobody got time for that. I'm sorry. No.
because I know there are a lot of people who's like, I think the new build is something like you need to give yourself madness and then other stuff on top of it, and then pray to the Golden Order, and then it's like super buff to the point that you can one shot almost the final boss. It's ridiculous. It's too complicated for my brain. It's like what?
Right. I totally get you. That being said, I think we are like 3 minutes over time. So, man, time flies when you're having
I
fun.
feel like when you're having fun.
Foul tarnished. We are at the end of our creating episode. I didn't write an outro. I'm sorry.
Now the fallen leaves tell a story.
Yeah.
They're home across the fog when the time of a closing has
This
come.
is true. All right, then. Thank you, everyone, for showing up, for creating such awesome drawings. Please do post them in the Discord. I'd love to see them. Thank you, Oscar, for showing up
Thank you for
and being
inviting
an
me.
awesome Elden Ring informant.
Yeah, we still have a lot to do with the game, but yeah, I'm
That's
looking forward to the next Clubhouse we ever do, because you already know the name and it's one we both love.
I think you haven't checked the schedule in a while. The next Clubhouse is actually on Wednesday, and we're doing animals and bringing them to life. And we're going to have Sketch to Animate here. So we're going to have Travis Blaze and Wink, and they're going to talk to us all about that and like what they're doing. And I'm not going to give away spoilers, but there's a special thing happening during that stream. So show up. Tomorrow we also have Jonathan's classroom. It's called Defacing a Face, Vandalism Portraits. So it's going to be super funny. I can't wait for that. And then I believe on Friday we have an Embassy Clubhouse themed to water parks. So it's going to be really nice too. But which one were you talking about, Oscar?
I'm pretty much talking about, the next time I'll be here. A very
Oh, the next
favorite of
time you're
yours.
doing a Clubhouse with me. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's a game we both are very dear to, and I can't wait to draw that game with you.
Aw. Well, we won't spoil it. We're not going to tell everybody. You're just going to have to wait
Yeah,
and find out.
exactly. We're less game like House of the Dragon. We're just slipping the little breadcrumb, so you're gonna be like, oh, what it is.
But yes, we shall wait and find out. But that being said, I will wish everyone a wonderful rest of your day. Bye, guys.